Okay, so hi class and welcome to Sales 101. I'm Jen Riggins and I'm going to be your teacher in this quick class for sales success. I'm the community builder here at Quote Roller, and also I work for the recently launched PandaDoc business document processing app that we've just launched yesterday. That means I write and edit every piece of text you read, including our blog and social media, as well as I do a bunch of other things like our affiliate program. On the side, I'm also a journalist and I write about startups in Spain. And before moving to Spain 4 years ago, I had successful careers in selling university textbooks and running political campaigns, which we all know is sales anyway, right? So let's jump right in and start our Sales 101 class. I heard recently at a startup conference, as a founder, you have to be a salesperson from day one. I think nothing rings truer. I cannot count how many times people have said that they were too shy for sales or they don't need or want to be a salesperson. Well, tough. It's a fact of life, and really, it's the only way you can steadily grow your business, and that's by steadily focusing on sales. That's why we think it's so important to introduce you to a series of sales webinars starting with today. Coming up, we will have 3 more webinars that delve deeper into the 3 areas we touch upon today. On February 6th, we'll have lead generation and organization with our newest integration partner, OnePage CRM. On Thursday, February 27th, but in Aussie time zones, we're going to go deeper into optimizing the sales process with our friends at Design Quotes. And then finally on March 20th, we're going to talk about what to do after sending a business proposal, negotiating, addressing objections, and closing that deal. It will be co-hosted with another of our integration partners. You can always sign up for the webinars the week of, finding the links on the Quote Roller Facebook page. Not only will you find sales tips and other lessons to be learned by our integration partners, but also you can join our weekly Quote Roller 101 webinar and look out for other ones that teach you other Quote Roller and business skills. So since we only have half an hour to cram your whole first semester of sales in, let's jump right in. And there's nothing more important to start with than to beginning with quality lead generation. So for this, we're going to go through these 5 different areas because quality lead generation is essential as it whittles down your lead pool, allowing you to focus on your best chances. We're going to cover content marketing and search engine optimization, the forward method of networking, just making sure everyone can see me as this pops out, maintaining a referral economy, qualifying leads, and organizing leads. So now as we move, I'm sorry, my computer's, I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry for this little mess up. The thing popped in and then we could not see what was going on here. Okay. So we're going to continue. I'm sorry for that mess up, but I was unable to stop the comments from coming. I think it's best that we not make comments because it somehow pops up and blocks my keynote. Okay, so let's continue with content marketing and SEO. This is actually some great advice I got from one of our Quote Roller clients, Pretty Clicks Creative Agency. It's spelled K-L-I-C-K-S. I just noticed that typo. So basically nowadays, you need to be loud and present online if you stand any chance of your customers finding you. Driving traffic to your webpage is an essential way to generate leads. Do your keyword research and then add your title tags, also called title elements. It's what you see at the gray bit at the top of your browser and labeling on your tabs. Make sure your title tag focuses on the keywords you want because they are essential to your strong SEO. Search engines tend to highlight or bold your title tags in search results when a user has typed them into Google and the like. The more visible your keywords are, like the top of your page, the higher the click-through rate you'll get. Next, don't keyword stuff. We recently had an article in Kissmetrics that got picked up by Entrepreneur Magazine entitled, How to Fix Your Website When You Violated Google's Quality Guidelines. Yes, we got blackballed by the almighty wizard of Google. more than anything, because 2 years ago, we didn't know what we know now. And it took about 6 months to clean up and get back in Google's good graces. Plus, we all know Google changes every minute. Keyword stuffing is one of those black hat tactics we were punished for. More and more, Google is looking to reward websites based on credibility. That means authors who have experience in a topic and for keywords that are used naturally, not repeatedly stuffed into blogs. Then you have to make sure your link profile is natural. This is where we at Quote Roller happen to get hit a little hard before, where our site got picked up from 6,000 or so nefarious, there were some porn sites, and we had to manually ask them to remove us. We don't really know why we were picked up on them, but we had to make sure to ask them to remove them so that our Google ranking could be up there. And finally, I can't say this enough, do your research. You need to learn what your clients want to know. You need to decide what you want to be known for, and then you have to make every step of your company, including SEO, suited to those two themes. By following those 4 tips and even more, Quote Roller is back in Google and Alexa's good graces. And now we stand strong as the #1 business proposal software app out there. So you got to do your background. But it's not just who you're meeting online, but in this day and age, it's also about who you network with in the real world and making that first impression. Our design friends from down under, WebEx, gave us a simple mnemonic device to help you get over the hurdles of talking to strangers. FORD. FORD. Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. It may seem a little awkward to talk about these topics, and it also takes revealing a bit about yourself, but asking these questions and asking questions to discover the answers to these 4 letters, you can build a memorable relationship that then turns into repeat business relationship. It's all about not just what you know, but who you know, as we know. And that brings us to the next step, the referral economy. You're constantly selling your brand, so why wouldn't you be asking others to do it? Start by asking your clients to refer you at the moment of success. At Quote Roller, we've added social sharing buttons at the pop-up at the moment a proposal is accepted. Since half of all our proposals sent through our system are accepted, these pop up a lot, but they're only seen by satisfied customers, so it's been pretty successful so far. And if you've got a happy client on the phone, don't be afraid to ask them if they can introduce you to any of their clients. The vast majority of Quote Roller's clients are marketing, design, financial services, manufacturing, and other service-based B2B clients who have many of their own clients who would also benefit from our solution. So it makes sense to ask them. And there are always new ways and new opportunities to cross-promote and cross-sell with your clients and other B2Bs. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Plus, if you're promoting your clients, even with just a retweet, you create a persona as a company that is loyal to its customers, and then they're likely to reciprocate. And remember, with 55% of people checking social media before making a purchase, you want to be all over Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the like. You want positive reviews any place they can be found. Finally, don't keep it a secret. This is a mistake many companies make. At Quote Roller, we sing our referral program proud, allowing our clients to have their own unique referral codes, wanting them to earn that 20% commission. It's very simple. All you do is log into your Quote Roller account, settings, referrals, and then you use that code and earn 20% commission. Why wouldn't we want to tell the world about that? So many people try to keep it a secret, but everybody's looking to grow their business. You might as well be the loudest to tell it. And finally, when those leads start pouring in, it's time to qualify them because you simply don't have time to make enough contact with any of them. In order to properly sell to someone, you first need to answer these questions. How will what I offer benefit them? How will it help them save time or save money? What makes us better than the competition? Then make sure you have your contact info and actually give them a call. Focus on determining how your business will suit your potential client. And then finally, before you close the sale, ask yourself these questions to make sure your business can deliver. Can my business deliver this on time? Can we make a profit from doing this project? And then will this project move my company in the right direction? Remember, lead qualification isn't just about determining if you were right for the client, but it's about finding out if the client is right for you. And then finally, I highly recommend once you start up your lead generation that you organize it all in your customer relationship manager. QuoteRoller integrates with 13 unique and reliable CRMs, so investigate which one is best suited for your business needs and leads. Remember, we will talk about this much more on February 6th when we talk about lead generation and organization, with one of those, the one in the bottom left corner, one-page CRM. So now let's jump right into selling smarter and faster. Well, if you've read the QuoteRoller blog, you've seen a theme. I've been a total devotee of the Socratic sales method for more than a decade now. It worked 2 millennia ago, and I believe it still works today. The formula is simple. Ask a series of open-ended questions that eventually lead to what the prospect really needs, and then you can shape whatever you are trying to sell as a solution to those needs. And when I say open-ended questions, I really mean open-ended questions, not rhetorical questions like, is that something you'd be interested in? No. You got to start with things like, tell me about your business. Tell me how you would handle that process. Then you got to try to figure out the key decision maker. Who handles that process? Then you got to start building your argument. How much time or money do you spend doing that? Are you looking to improve that process? Then the whole point is to get them to keep talking. So encourage them, ask for details, say, wow, that's interesting. Please tell me more. That's how you uncover the truth. Next, focus on uncovering their needs. What challenges is your company facing right now? What are you doing to make it better? If you could, what is the one thing you could change this instant? What else could you tell me to learn more about your company? Or as my fantastic district manager always taught us to say, is there something I should be asking you that I haven't yet? It's a trick that works both in sales and journalism, because no matter how many times you prepare your questions, there could be more. Then you need to make sure you prove you're actively listening with follow-up questions that have you basically repeating what they're saying to clarify. I hear what you're saying is, or whatever else you can clarify to get them to talk more. Next, when you've gotten all those answered, now you need to answer questions that anticipate resistance. So ask them, I understand that this company usually does this, but why? What would it make you to consider another? If you had someone to fix that problem you said, would that solve your other problem? And then, of course, let's be serious, crisis or not, price is the hottest topic always. Okay, so you said our price is too high. What makes you think that? What kind of service do you expect for that price? What would make you consider our service? Sometimes it might not be changing the price. It may be just throwing in a little something extra or signing a longer agreement with them. So try to get the answer with that. And then, of course, because that's what QuoteRoller is all about serving, don't be afraid to reveal the wonder of outsourcing by asking questions like, how much time do you spend doing that? How does that affect your day-to-day? What would you rather be doing than doing whatever that service we're offering? If you don't ask it, it won't be done. So next, once you've gotten all the answers to these questions and more, and you've taken copious notes to refer back to in your CRM or on a piece of paper, just write it down, you can move into needs-based selling, which can be done quickly by sending your clients sleek and professional business proposals. Start with automating, not recycling stale boilerplate. If you use a business proposal app like QuoteRoller, you can use our sector-specific templates or create one of your own to reuse sections over and over again. But these are only startup points. In each step of your business proposal, you need to restate your client's specific needs. And then you need to shape your service or product as a solution to those specific needs. Start with your basic executive summary, your terms and condition, etc. But then please take 5 to 10 minutes to thoroughly customize that info because that's what's going to get it signed. Then take the next step to show off your company. And when I say show off, I mean show off what you can do for your clients. QuoteRoller allows you to turn boring black and white text into interactive experience. with video, slideshows, photos, links, HTML code, and much more. But keep it real to your clients. For example, say you're a creative design and digital marketing agency. You have a prospective client who wants you to update their logo and branding. Instead of bragging about how you ran Justin Timberlake's social media and got him 5 million followers, how about you include a picture and a link of how you put that mom and pop jam shop on the map with a new website and labels? In fact, you could even do a video testimonial of that satisfied granny showing off her jam jars and talking proudly about her experience with you. Save JT for a pickup line in a bar. And your business proposal is also where you can present your client with options. QuoteRoller has multiple pricing tables where you can decide how many, or how few options you want to offer your clients. You can let them decide how many, how much, or for how long. And then it'll do all the math for you. It's all about offering your clients options for what they want, not the other way around. And finally, now that you've learned the basics of perhaps the hardest part of sales is negotiating. So we have 3 fast steps to make sure that, to use a salesy cliche, you'll always be closing. The call to action. Like referral programs, so many people are trying to keep this quiet. And why? Would you be talking to your prospects if you didn't want the sale? Maybe they're nice, but usually you want to make a sale too. Or as people ask multiple calls to actions and the readers only pick maybe one and ignore the rest. Follow these 5 steps for your clients to take your call to action. First of all, only have one call to action. Do you want to have a phone meeting? Do you want them to click on your link? Do you want them to accept your sales proposal? Pick one and stick to it. Focus every step of your sale with that in mind. Write your call to action before you even make your first call to them. Next, create a purpose-driven call to action. Whether it's sign up now, join our mailing list, watch this video, or accept this proposal, every call to action should be nurturing the sale to the move in the next step in your budding relationship. Then, make sure you're offering a specific value to your clients and that they will clearly receive it and know they're receiving it by just clicking on your call to action or telling you yes. And seriously, I can't stress this enough, just like the referral economy, don't be shy about it. Make it easier for them to say yes, and they will. That's why QuoteRoller uses electronic signature. Not only is it legal, it makes it easier for them to say yes. They have to print it out and then sign it, then scan it, then re-upload it. Gives them a lot of time to rethink. They just have to click a button that says accept proposal or something. Well, you're a little closer to that sale. And then the devil is in the details. Make sure your call to action reflects the dazzling rest of your sale. For example, in QuoteRoller, you can have your clients click accept your proposal, or you can opt to customize your call to action button to say whatever you want. Simply go into your settings, letters and labels, and then labels. Using the aforementioned example, maybe you could change your call to action button as a marketing person from accept proposal to say yes to rebranding your business. Get creative. Make sure you are creatively answering your clients' needs, but get creative. And then get ready to prepare for objections because they're coming. Especially in this day and age, objections are always coming because people are reticent to sign contracts and have to pay money. Okay, so with QuoteRoller, you can know right away not only when your client is looking at your proposal, but how long they are spending looking at each section. This keeps your clients real too. Here's the secret. More often than not, your clients are looking at your pricing page. So if they're being obtuse about what's keeping them from signing, well, we don't know about these terms or these conditions. Well, if you see already what they're spending that much time looking at, you can cut through the crap and start talking price. And you know what? You got to be ready to talk price. And you know what? Also, you've got to always remember that once you drop your price, there's no getting it back up. Let's look at these 3 tricks from Justin Bloomer of Bloomer & Associates CPAs, another one of our awesome clients. He argues that winning every client is bad for your business and that price is an opportunity to talk quality, not quantity. I kind of want to repeat that again because I think it's a really interesting thing. Winning every client is bad for your business. Price is an opportunity to talk quality, not quantity. First, if you're winning every pitch, your demand is high, and you should probably be raising your price. Next, remember your price shows your value, and you don't want to seem cheap, right? Jason says that one sure way to make a value statement to your potential client is to have a price that says, we're good at what we do, and we dang well know it. And finally, price can act as a differentiator from your competition. Having a higher price says, we are different and we know it, so our prices are higher. Jason argues that you want your clients asked, why are you so much more? You want them asking, but are you worth it? And then you can ask, yes, we are. And this is what makes us more valuable than our competition. So crisis or not, stop lowballing. Woohoo! That was a quick little tutorial, right? Well, that's your Sales 101. Do you feel ready to take on the world and expand your business? And let's keep the discussion going tomorrow when we post the video of this webinar on youtube.com/quoteroller. Now go sell your butt off. Thank you very much, and class dismissed.